All right, if you weren't here yesterday I played a physics-based IQ game that was impossible for me, and now I'm going to play Celebrity Sporcle Trivia because I'm good at it and it'll make me feel smarter. So yesterday I feel stupid, today hopefully I get to feel a little smarter. We're starting with what I'm imagining is the easiest quiz of all time, 2000s movies title character. I basically could not engineer a quiz that looks easier than this by default. I think I recognize every single one of these. Except you. Except for you. You. Do you have any friends? No, you don't. You don't have friends. How'd you like to have 200 friends? Borat. Who's Borat? Me when I see Borat? Angel A. Okay, probably the one I don't recognize. Napoleon Dynamite. Do the chickens have large talons? Derek Zoolander. Amelie. Juno. Aaron Brockovich. Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. Oliver Twist. Natalie. Natalie? Natalie? Billy Elliot. That's you. Milk. Sean Penn. Donnie Darko. Angel. One of you is Angel A, and one of you is Natalie. You're Natalie. You're Angel A. That's Madonna, right? That's okay. I don't really want to buy a Streak Saver. Can somebody tell me what is Angel A movie called Angel A and Natalie is a movie called Natalie? He named a woman. Angel A is a Luc Besson movie. Oh, does she like merge consciousness with her book or something like that? Okay, that quiz, let's just be honest, too easy. It was simply too easy. Let's get out of movies and let's look at like the most popular quizzes today. Most popular quiz today, 2000s movies title characters. Okay, let's try something different. Let me search for, I'm not doing, it's not 50 states, okay? They changed the layout now. I don't know where anything is. I want to categories. I want to see today's editor picks. Who are they? 11. Can you name the 3 people in the foreground of this picture and name the film they were making at the time? One of them is the director who also directed The Wizard of Oz in the same year. Okay, this is hard. Mostly because I can't read. This is Clark Gable. And 2 people that have never been in my kitchen. Oh, that's the whole quiz, is just one picture? All right, well, I give up. Vivian Leigh, Victor Fleming, and Gone with the Wind. Okay, that's too hard. That one's too hard. We found one that was way too easy. We certainly found one that is far too hard. We got to split the difference. He's never been in my kitchen, okay? Words of the correct type. American countries by first 3 letters. Science trivia Sudoku. Best albums of all time artists. Hang on, let's see if Nirvana's Nevermind is in here. It's not. Can you name the artists who feature in Rate Your Music's top 20 best albums of all time by their highest ranking albums cover? Yes. This is To Pimp a Butterfly. It's the artist. Okay, I had a stroke. This is Kendrick Lamar. This is Radiohead. Pink Floyd. King Crimson in the Court of the Crimson King. Mad Villain. Yo, dude, I didn't know people on Rate Your Music are My Bloody Valentine pilled. They get down with the... I had no idea. Really? Abbey Road, highest rated Beatles album? Honestly, I'm coming around to that take. I love the medley. Sorry, that's the Beatles. This is, was that supposed to be In Shallow? Excuse me, the song's called Only Shallow. And no, that one goes, da-ring, 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 dun, tuka-tuka-tuka-dee, se momento. This is David Bowie, of course. Talking Heads Remain in Light. Velvet Underground. I don't know these two. Miles Davis. Marvin Gaye. Sam Cooke. A Love Supreme. The Black Saint and the Sinner Lady. Funkadelic. Parliament. I don't know him. Charles Mingus, John Coltrane. I know no jazz. The only jazz I know is Michael Bublé. Was Michael Bublé in the top 20 albums? You don't know John Coltrane? I know. You ever done Letterbox Showdown? I've never done Letterbox Showdown, Jay. What's Letterbox Showdown? By the way, the average score on that one, everyone's hating my ass. They're beating my ass on this one. Average score 54. We got 83. So eat me. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you listen to jazz in your free time. Letterboxd Showdown. Can you name the most mentioned films for each Letterboxd Showdown? Score 0 of 200? What the fuck? Okay. I just need to ask, so this is best war films, but why does it say a movie in front of it? Or maybe it's not a movie, maybe it's just like this is what the showdown is called. We can try this. I think to keep it moving, we'll do each category and we won't go back to them unless we see a good reason to, okay? Best war films, 1979, Apocalypse Now. Number 2, Saving Private Ryan. 1987, Platoon. No, it's 1986, idiot. 1987, Full Metal Jacket. 1957, The Dirty Dozen. What Bridge Over the River Kwai. Patton. Okay, 2017, Dunkirk. 1964. Is it A Bridge Too Far? Is that what I'm thinking of? Never mind. 1998, The Thin Red Line. 1993, Born on the 4th of July. 1993, Forrest Gump. You wouldn't. So there's 20 in each category. Best war films. War of the Worlds. There's got to be 1930, right? All Quiet on the Western Front. I'm not looking at chat. It's tempting. I'm not looking at chat. Tropic Thunder, that 2008 Tropic Thunder. That was worth a try. Battle of the Bulge. All these like post-war movies about the war I should be getting. 2001, Black Hawk Down. Oh, can you even see that on the screen? You can see, I was making sure he's a genius. Look at that. 2008 seems ghetto. Inglourious Bastards. What? Okay, we've used 2 minutes here. Let's move on. Best courtroom drama films. 12 Angry Men. To Kill a Mockingbird. 2010 court drama films. Well, I think like Philadelphia could be up there. Runaway Jury, of course, is a classic. No, Aaron Brockovich. I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised. Liar, Liar. It's a good movie, man. 2010 courtroom drama. What about like I'm thinking of the wrong movie, maybe? 2000. They don't make that many of these anymore. Or at least they don't make them good, huh? The Pelican Brief. All the President's Men. The Staircase. I'm coming up blank in this one. The Firm. Kramer versus Kramer. There it is. The Devil's Advocate. I think it's not good. The Firm. The Practice. That's a show, I think. Okay, best movie musicals. 1952. It's going to be a West Side. That's probably from the 60s, actually. 1952, Guys and Dolls. 1952, Singing in the Rain. 2016. Is Sing Street going to be on here? I always saw that advertised on Netflix. 2016 musical. 2007 musical. Across the Universe? No. Don't be silly. Hairspray. Okay, Mamma Mia. Oh, M! We got one with M! Mamma Mia. Here I go again. Rent. No, it's not. Don't be stupid. Just name all the old plays. South Pacific. The HMS Pinafore. Jersey Boys. Wicked. This is tough, man. Pride. Best LGBTQIA films. Call Me by Your Name. Call Me Your Name? Really? Milk. I can do this. Y tu mama tambien. Oh, somebody hasn't seen the movie. They didn't see the movie when they made this. Short Bus. It's a little too Canadian pilled for you. We'll come back here. This is really bad optics. Philadelphia? What? Capote. Okay, About Time. Best time travel films. Back to the Future. It's from 2012. About Time. It's 2013. In Time. I always get those confused. You think if there's a chance Back to the Future 2 made it? That's way higher than I would put it up there. Time travel films. Looper. Looper's number 2, huh? It's most mentioned, right? Like not highest rated. I mean, there's got to be like Avengers Endgame, right? It's not in there? I'm just looking to see, is it mentioned? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Time travel, movies with time travel. Primer. I'm blank. Dude, this is really hard. The Terminator. And the Terminator 2. And Terminator 3. And Terminator Genesis. And Terminator Resurrection. Oh, God. Austin Powers 2. The Spy Who Shagged Me. That's a crime. That's criminal. Back to the Future Part 3. It's crazy that that's on this list. Nobody should even remember that that movie exists. I'm scrolling. I'm getting stun locked. Best films set aboard boats. Out of Africa. Is that even on a boat? This is impossible. Best films set aboard boats. Titanic. That's one. Ghost Ship. That's another. Poseidon. The Poseidon Adventure. The Perfect Storm. Das Boot. That's in the submarine one. My mistake. K-19, the Widowmaker. Master and Commander. Oh, I thought that would be best some undersea. I thought that could be best undersea. Best undersea films, The Little Mermaid. What? It's under the sea. Finding Nemo. Are you crazy? Okay, the Hunt for Red October. What about Waterworld? That's kind of on a boat. Sure. They gave it to me. Undersea films. Best vampire films. Let the right one in. Let me in. 2014, there's a better vampire movie. Only Lovers Left Alive. Interview with a Vampire. Nosferatu. Dracula from Francis Ford Coppola. 2014 vampire movie. Oh, What We Do in the Shadows. But come on, great movie, but better than Let the Right One In. It's a great movie. Am I underrating comedies? I don't. Let the Right One In is really good. Blade 2, Blade Trinity, Vampires, Twilight. Of course, it's probably New Moon. It's probably Breaking Dawn. That's the best one. Warm Bodies. That might be a zombie movie. Now, it is a zombie movie, apparently. Let's go to zombie movies for a minute. Number one's definitely going to be Shaun of the Dead. Number two is going to be Night of the Living Dead. Looks like number three is the Dawn of the Dead remake. No, 2002, 28 Days Later. I don't know why I'm challenging myself to go in order. 2009 zombie movie. Good question. That one's going to sting, I think. 2004 is going to be Dawn of the Dead. 1992, I don't know, it's like pre-zombie explosion. You know World War Z is going to be up there somewhere, but not high. 28 Weeks Later is going to be up there. Zombie movies. Zombie movies. How about best films about the apocalypse? 1964 movie about the apocalypse. 2006 movie about the apocalypse. It's crazy. These are so hard. Independence Day might be on the list. These are not movies that I think are great. I think I'm thinking about the wrong kind of apocalypse here. 1964 movie about the apocalypse and is number one. 2013 movie about the apocalypse. Probably 2012. Jay, this is a devilish suggestion. Like, this is really hard. I thought I'd get to 100 easy. This one's driving me crazy. Best LGBTQIA films. How can I only get one of these? Wait. Hedwig? How can I only get one of these? Chad, give me one to kickstart me. Kickstart me. Okay. The Birdcage. There you go. It's not even up there. See? Moonlight. Moonlight, of course. The problem is not that these are movies about LGBTQIA issues. The problem is that they all came out too recently for me to have seen them. This is not in my 2016, 2015, 2013, 2016, 2015. That's not in my wheelhouse. I was watching Marvel movies. I can't believe why. Just look at me. Look at my face. I'm giving up on this. Why is Call Me by Your Name not up here? How is Call Me by Your Name not up here? Is it because I thought the movie was, I never saw it, but I thought it was insanely well liked. But is it that Armie Hammer said he was going to eat those people, so they actually we've scrubbed the fact that it was enjoyed from the internet? No, it's ass. I've never seen it. I give up. You got me on this one. Let me see what I should have gotten. I should have gotten Doctor Strangelove, which is also going to be the apocalypse. I spelled Inglorious wrong. It has a U in the front. I spelled Bastards wrong on purpose, but it was anyway. I should have gotten Schindler's List. I realistically should have gotten The Hurt Locker. The rest I can forgive myself. Excuse me, movie. Did I spell Aaron Brockovich wrong? I put fucking Aaron Brockovich. I didn't put a C in it. That's not fair. I should be. They should give me one for that. Courtroom drama films. Okay, A Few Good Men, My Cousin Vinny. I can't believe Legally Blonde is up here. I probably should have gotten Primal Fear as well. Social Network, I'm willing to forgive myself. It doesn't come top of mind when you think about courtroom movies for me. Now, best movie musicals. La La Land, I actually love. I should have gotten it. Rocky Horror Picture Show, I should have at least typed The Sound of Music. Why didn't I type any musicals? I think I said I was going to come back to this, and then I just gave up. I could have gotten at least... I think I could have gotten 15 on that category if I hadn't let myself get mind fucked. Carol, Brokeback Mountain, that was a gimme. Blue is the Warmest Color. A Single Man, The Handmaiden, kind of a gimme. Rocky Horror Picture Show, Dog Day After My Own Private Idaho, kind of a gimme. But I'm a Cheerleader. That hurts. Time travel movies. Oh, of course, Edge of Tomorrow, Groundhog Day, Interstellar, 12 Monkeys, Donnie Darko. I don't even like looking at these now. I could have gotten like all of these, man. Okay, run it back. There's another Letterboxd showdown, right? Now I know that I can do it. By the way, can I tell you this? Average score, 29. So even though we gave up, we still beat the average, which is scary, but okay. Can you name the most mentioned films for each Letterboxd showdown? My goal, I'm going to say if I could get 40%, I'd be thrilled right now. Best movie teachers, Dead Poets Society. Best movie teachers, Half Nelson. No, okay, I'm washed. If I can get 10%, I'd be thrilled. Let's start with some easy ones. Best coming of age films, Superbad. Best coming of age films, The Breakfast Club. Call Me By Your Name. I thought that was going to be the 2016 one there. Coming of age films. We're going to have a Juno in there. We're going to have a Donnie Darko. We're not going to have a Donnie Darko in there, but it's best movie teacher, Drew Barrymore, She Wishes. We're going to have Pretty in Pink. We're going to have, it's going to be Ferris Bueller and his all-important day off. Best coming of age films. Stranger Things. Best coming of age films. Let's come back to it. Best films about nerds. Not my opinion. Retweets are not endorsements. Best films about nerds. The Imitation Game. Best films about nerds. The Theory of Everything. Best films about nerds. Dodgeball, A True Underdog Story. Getting a 0 here kind of hurts. Apollo 13. Never Been Kissed. Can't Hardly Wait. Not Another Teen Movie. I'm Stunlocked. Come back. Best films about royalty. The King's Speech. The Crown. What's the movie called? It's not The Crown. What's the one with Helen Mirren? Crown? The Queen? The Queen? The Queen, okay. Best films about fashion. The Devil Wears Prada. Zoolander. This one is way harder. Best movie dogs. Wait, let's find one that I'm good at. Best movie robots. Interstellar. Aliens. Alien Resurrection. Did I spell it wrong? Alien 3. Prometheus. Alien Covenant. This movie robots. Terminator. Terminator 2. Terminator 3. Best movie robots. Short Circuit. Oh, really? Okay. Best movie mutants. X-Men. X-Men. X-Men 2. X-Men 2. X-Men United. X-Men Days of Future Past. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I simply don't buy it. Best films with animal characters. Babe. Babe 2. Pig in the City. This is way harder. Finding Nemo. Robin Hood by Disney. Hey, okay. Lady and the Tramp. Ooh, best movie Mutts. Okay, take me back to Beethoven. Beethoven 2. They decided not to go back for more. Marley and Me. Turner and Hooch. We're at 28. That's not that bad. Actually, what did I say if we get to 40? I think I said 40, but I meant 40%. So we're actually still pretty far. Best movie teachers. Nothing's coming to mind. That hurts. Movies that take place in a high school. Fast Times in Ridgemont High. What? That's not even in coming of age? Oh, you know what's going to be number 1? It's going to be Dazed and Confused. Okay, or number 30. Richard Linklater, the GOAT, for real? Films about nerds is throwing me for a loop, man. How is it not that we've gotten no films about nerds on purpose? I also don't think Superbad is about nerds. It's about friendship. But if Superbad's up here, then Booksmart should be on here. Oh, but maybe it's too recent for this list. Best movie mutants. The Blob. Swamp Thing. Oh, you know what? Best movie mutants? Godzilla. That's a best fantastical creature in film. Alien. Godzilla. Magneto. Dragons. Smog. The Balrog. Wait, Lord of the Rings? Maybe try naming movies instead, because that's what it's about. Dracula. Nosferatu. It's a fantastical creature. Dracula. Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein. I think I just slept with Frankenstein's chick. Oh, no! Zombies. In Dawn of the Dead. In Night of the Living Dead. I don't think Frankenstein's a mutant, by the way. Dogs should be so much easier. All dogs go to heaven. My dog Skip. Best movie robots. Passengers has an android. iRobot. iRobot. Minority Report. Brother, I'm washed. I'm getting my ass beat. Best fashion films. Zoolander 2. The world of fashion satirized so well in The Devil Wears Prada, Zoolander, and Drop Dead Gorgeous. Miss Congeniality. Best films about royalty. The Princess Diaries. Yeah, and The Princess Diaries 2. Also, not a movie about nerds. Not a movie about nerds. She's a nerd, but it's not about nerds. It's about family. Movies with nerds in them. The Avengers. Oh, so Tony Stark isn't a nerd now. But McLovin is. Why'd you pick McLovin? It was down between McLovin and Muhammad. Why don't you pick a stupid normal name? Muhammad is the most common name in the world. Why don't you read a book or something? That's a classic, man. I butchered the quote, but that's a classic. Best films about royalty. The King and I. Anastasia. Anna and the King. The Meg Ryan, Hugh Jackman movie where he travels through time to invent the elevator. Kate and Leopold. Your Highness. The King's Speech. Elizabeth. Hey! Okay, okay. Shakespeare in Lerv. The Never-Ending Story. Oh, you're going to tell me the childlike empress wasn't a royal? The Royals. I think it's a TV show. Amadeus. There's kings in that. Dangerous Liaisons. Quills. Pride and Prejudice. The favorite. Oh, it's too recent. This shit is hard, dude. It's hard. It's not easy. My brain is toasted, honestly. It's just too much to remember. Like I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm familiar with many of these movies, but just to summon the will to spend 13 more minutes, probably getting like 10 more out of the hopper, it's just too much, man. Got cooked by the average on that one for sure. Okay, I want to movies about nerds. Social Network, okay, sure. Scott Pilgrim, okay. Napoleon Dynamite, yes. Ghostbusters, I suppose. Spider-Man, I take issue with. You know what it is? It's like if I asked you to like name the person, it's hard to narrow it down yourself when you have an enormous data set and you're just going through the Rolodex in your brain. It's a lot easier to name something specific because you either know you know it or you know you don't know it, or there's like a 5% of the time you're like, I know that I know it, but it's going to take a minute to possibly summon the answer. When I'm asking, it's like if I said, name the northernmost country in Europe. You're going to come up with, you're probably going to say like Denmark because of Greenland or something like that. If I said name every country in Europe, the odds of you like missing an answer are very high. Because you'll get to like, you might get 98% of them, but then you're going to be like, oh, I have to remember which ones I've already said and which ones I don't. Europe is very easy. You're going to forget Liechtenstein or Moldova or something like. I'm just saying these quizzes are too big for me to sit here and puzzle them out. I'm not saying I'm too smart for the quiz. I'm just saying that it's good mental exercise. But they're too hard for me right now. We got to do something a little easier. But that's the problem with Sporcles. We got to find one that's not too easy. And it's really hard to straddle the line. I didn't imply I'm too smart for the quiz. You're taking me out of context. I'm saying when the data set is larger, like it's harder to name like 200 fruits than it is to be like, name 3 fruits that are yellow. You know what I mean? That's why Jeopardy, they don't say like, hey, whoever names the most presidents of Uganda wins. They say, who's the president of Uganda in 1988? And you go, it was fucking Idi Amin probably. Oh, thank you, Skadge. Thank you. By the way, I'm taking 0 sass from Chad. People are saying you did bad on the quiz. I've seen your letterbox, and it's all 4-star reviews for white chicks over and over. So the second you step to me, because I didn't know blue is the warmest color, like you're barking up the wrong tree is all I'm going to say. Also, a 200 question quiz is like, what is this? The LSATs? Okay, give me curator picks. Nation match. Can you match the head of state to their nation? Okay, with pictures, please. With pictures? With pictures. Books by length. Football tic-tac-toe. Combined cartoon couples. Number one. Can you choose the location for each of these? Number one. No, that's not good enough. Just give it a second. We're going to get there. Foreign languages in Icelandic. How about this? Can you pick the animals of the Cambrian explosion? I might get 0 on this. No, you're a trilobite. These shits all look disgusting too. Wawaxia, Anomalocaris. I'm going to assume that's a weird looking one. Cambroraster, Hallucigenia, Olinellus, Opabinia, Morella, Picaya, Niliana, Wawaxia. Oh, fuck. What is the one that's most of your nightmares? Like, this is not that weird. This is weird, but it's also just kind of like a stick. No big deal. This shit is fucking, it's combing the desert of my brain, like eating my dreams or something. This thing's not too bad. This thing's definitely horrifying. Like, if I saw this in the water, I would freak the fuck out. This is like my brain can't comprehend like what I'm seeing, and this is the closest approximation that it can get to. This thing's just like a bug. I wouldn't be happy to see it, don't get me wrong, but it's just a bug. This thing is definitely an alien sent from another planet. And then this is the worst for sure. Like, this thing would ruin my life to know that it existed. I'm glad it's extinct, hopefully, although I don't know what the hell's going on at the bottom of the ocean, quite frankly. Okay, Wawaxia. I think you're Wawaxia because you look like a stick. Relationships unclear. What is this? Chat's Facebook status? Anomalocaris. The most anomalous looking thing here is, I honestly think it's the stick. Nope. 40 centimeters. It's an arthropod apex predator. I'd rather die. Quite frankly, I'd rather die than see a 40 centimeter long one of these in my life. Cambroraster. I think that's you. Nope. 30 centimeters. Okay. Hallucigenia has got to be you. Nope. 5 centimeter lobopod. Olinellus. You look like an Olinellus to me. No, it's a 5 centimeter trilobite. Oh. Opabinia sounds like a fish. Nope. 7 centimeters. Morella. Ella. Tentacles. Oh. 2 centimeters. Okay, this thing only being 2 centimeters is not that bad. I thought it was like 10 feet long. Picaya sounds like a fish. Yes! Niliana! Clutch. The average is 50%. I don't buy it. I simply don't buy it. Well, I'm never doing any more of those unless there's one with maybe like dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs, but I don't know what they are. Paw Patrol characters? I could probably do that. I could definitely do that. Hey, Hatuli, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Appreciated. Celebrities in Taylor Swift lyrics. I would get a 0. Denver Nuggets roster 2022 to 2023. I would get a 3. Puzzle out the NBA team from the pictorial clue. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. This is like classic concentration. These are the Boston Celtics. Sorry, they want the full legal name. They want it spelled correctly as well. This is Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers. Okay. This is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay. I'd be insane at classic concentration. This is the Washington Wizards. Too easy. This is the Bag Sheep Manto Sacramento Kings. Okay, work with it, work with it. This is the Hornets. This is the Charlotte Hornets. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. You must be Char. This is the Toronto Raptors. It's a Torrent O rap, and I guess those are Tours. Toronto Raptors. This is LA Clippers. Hey, he's crazy. This is the Pub Diana by Knights. This is the Indiana Pacers. This is the Shopland Carmen car. This is the Is it Portland Trailblazers? It doesn't. I'm just like this doesn't make sense to me. Because maybe it's not land, maybe it's plain, maybe it's chop plain, chop plain. I gotta pass this one for a second. I can't get there. Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons. That's not they're Hawks. You're thinking of the football team. This is the Santa Devil. I don't know what city that is in the United Kingdom. Is it Leeds? Saint. It's the New York Knicks. Because it's not Santa Devil Nick. It's just 3 different kinds of Knicks. I understand now. It's the Chopland sedans. It's the Utah Jazz. It's the I'm going over it in my head. I got 4 minutes. Let's the temptation is just give up and take your 92, but we're gonna go for it, okay? We're going to go for it. We're going to think of team names. It's not the Brooklyn Nets. It's not the it's not the Detroit Pistons. You should probably type it, but it's not it. It's not the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's not the Grizzlies, Memphis Grizzlies, Dallas Mavericks, Miami Heat. I'm sounding it out like an asshole. My brain's like, give up, give up, give up. Cars, used cars. used cars. It's the Milwaukee Bucks. It's the Toronto Raptors. It's the Chicago Bulls. It's the Split Land. It's the Chop Land. It's the Axeland. It's the Dallas Mavericks. It's the San Antonio Spurs. It's the Golden State Chop Land. It's the Cutland Golfs. Is that a Volkswagen Golf? Sedan. Who's this guy, man? It's like the Marquis de Sade or something. I'm dying. I'm imagining a map of the United States of America. It's the Phoenix Suns. It's the Is it Oklahoma City Thunder? Oklahoma City Thunder? I was like, he's cutting oak, and then those cars are obviously called the Thunder. Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight it. It's the Philadelphia 76ers. It's the I'm starting to run out of names, man. Celtics, Lakers, Bucks, Timberwolves. We already did that, right? Minnesota Timberwolves. Splitland Passats. I gotta axe it, man. Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland. Oh. That hurts. What's the average? 67? Said Chopland. I said a lot of stuff.